So I'm thinking about seasonal depression today. It's starting to get really cold here and really fast, and just kind of starting to wonder when the funk might set in. And I wanted to talk about it because seasonal mood changes are something I think a lot of us deal with and a lot of us don't talk about. And for some of us it's worse than for others. But I think that the seasons changing actually affects all of us in different ways. And so one of the most important and helpful things we can do in managing these changes is to talk about it. For me, it's something that I've dealt with for many years, and it took a long time for me to even understand that that's what was really happening. Partially because I've dealt with different levels of anxiety and depression throughout the year for a while. So it wasn't always so clear that the season had anything to do with it. But the other thing was too that I didn't want to make too many assumptions about the seasons. And I think this is really important because if we know that winter is coming and we assume that that means we're going to start feeling really shitty soon, then we kind of set ourselves up for failure in a way, or we can. So it's really good to be aware of ourselves and what to expect so that we can plan accordingly and not be totally blindsided by things. But I think it's also really important to just go with the flow of things and not put too much of an expectation around it, because we don't want to just assume that we're going to feel terrible, because you never really know. So that's two things that I thought were really important about it. But I'm also wondering what other things people are doing to support themselves through these seasonal changes, and how it affects your moods. In what ways are people working to take better care of themselves? I mean, if this is something you deal with, do you talk about it? Are you able to speak openly about it to people who can relate to you or who can't relate to you? Or are you kind of alone in it? Because if so, that might be something to change. And I don't know, changing up your routine, maybe exercising a bit more. I try to make sure that I'm still getting some good exercise in the winter, because a lot of the exercise that I get is around walking with Miss Foxy. And in the winter it's hard, not only because it's really cold, but also because the ice makes it sort of dangerous to walk around outside sometimes. So we try to get out to the parks and stuff, and that's what we're doing today. We're here at the park, at this beautiful Veterans Park I think we're in Lancaster, New York. Let's see if we can get Foxy in the shot here. Miss Fox! She's busy surveying some new landscape right now. So you guys are stuck with me for the most part. But anyway, that was all for today. Just wanted to kind of ask some questions about seasonal depression and give you some ideas about part of how I deal with mine. And if you want to know more about that, just let me know.